Have you wondered why pollution is the most neglected concept in the world? Why people are the victims of their own actions? The attitude behavior gap. With the fumes, smoke, unmanaged dump sites, poor drainage, and our dusty all weather roads, we expose ourselves to different illnesses. Join me, Benson Choyo, with the group 4 members as we unfold status of the Rotinkitere.
Meeting this site, one cannot help thinking about our planet. We have got one planet, Earth, one decent short of life, rising water levels in water bodies, prolonged rains that have led to historic floods, freezing temperatures, and humanity treating diseases they have not established the root causes. Kitara Hills, the immediate surrounding of Rongo University, the shining gold mine of knowledge, is getting polluted at a shocking rate. Is it a cause for alarm? My name is Ogocha James, an environmental journalist, alongside my team presenting to you the documentary Kitara Hill Kills. This is air pollution at Teta Peaks because this is a Kitara area around Rongo University environs. The air pollution coming from the burning of sugarcane and manufacturing jaggeries and any other thing. We are the co-authors of our own misfortunes. Did you know that air pollution accounts for 7 million premature deaths globally every year? Kitara Sugarcane Processing Factory is one of the leading air pollutants in the area. The thick dark cloud of smoke released into the air carry with it greenhouse gases that causes acid rain. Kitara residents are suffering from unknown respiratory illnesses caused by inhaling fumes and gases from the factory. The iron sheet and metallic structures that are corroded by acid rain. Soil is also acidified, thus low production of crops such as maize and sugarcane. The residents of this area are predominantly farmers. Video. Environmental pollution has become a major issue. Today, we are privileged to be joined by a former student of Rongo University who was pursuing a bachelor's degree in criminology in the year 2014-2015 academic year. Welcome, sir, to our show. Thank you, sir. So, let us start by your names.
My name is Eric. I'm a resident of Rongo sub-county, Uh, I can say as per now, I'm just an environmentalist. What we do in town is garbage collection, which we actually do in homes, hotels, and also plots.
Was this a personal initiative? How did you guys come up with the idea and start over?
Okay, thank you so much for that very, very important question. You know, each and every person must be first interested in the environment where he's living. And so we sat down, the three of us. I have two friends of mine who are currently not with us here, but we do work with them. We sat down and we look at the environment, especially in our sub-county Rongo, and the condition was wanting. And so we decided to put down some methods of keeping our environment clean. This where we came out with this idea of garbage collection within Rongo sub-county.
So would it be right if I call you an environmental journalist, or would it be right if I call you an environmental activist together with your friends?
Yes, we are environmental activists because we pursue good things to the environment.
The alarming rates of environmental pollution around Rongo University, how do you guys gauge it in the next 2 years time?
Thank you so much for that question. We have been engaging with some partners like NEMA. We have been also coordinating with the environment department, Rongo sub-county, and we have been privileged to talk with them and have a very, very long meetings discussing the future of our sub-county. You know, for the past 1 year, actually Rongo has been, to say, a dirty place where pampers are thrown everywhere. You meet bottles everywhere. You meet scattered, waste everywhere. So when we went there and sat down with them, we discussed the way forward to curb this, this disturbing situation. And we hope in the next 2 years or 3 years, even 1 year, depending on the rate at which we will act, Rongo will be another headache, I think.
Okay, that's good.
Yes.
How about have you guys contacted the relevant authorities in terms of the county government now that everything is devolved and we should be looking at environmental pollution and scrutinizes in a more appropriate way? Are you guys getting support from the county government of Migori? Because I'm aware that Rongo University falls under the county government of Migori now.
Yes. Since the day we began this activity, we have been supported morally by the authorities. We have been authorized and we have been licensed by the authority, and we do operate openly, unofficially and freely, and there is no interference. That one alone has made our work easy.
Do you get support from the community? How does the community take this?
Okay, the community actually they respond positively, and they do support us with some finance, some little finance, while carrying out our daily activities.
Is there a brand name for the initiative that you guys came up with?
Thank you so much. I think that brand name was the thing that I wanted to begin with, but I'm very sorry because I never introduced it. The name of our team is Usafi Plan.
Usafi Plan.
Usafi Plan. So
tell us more about Usafi Plan.
Usafi Plan is just an organization made of 3 members as per now. The main objective is to lay a proper foundation of making sure that the entire Rongo sub-county is made clean. So it is a plan for cleanliness in town and its environment.
You see that you have 3 members in Usafi Plan.
Yes.
Have you thought about growing the membership so that they could clean areas including Kitera?
Ya huku.
and most environs of Rongo?
Thank you. We are planning to recruit as many members as possible so that we may catch all parts and all corners of the town and all centers actually, including Kitere, including Opapo, including Kosir. So we are planning to reach all corners of Rongo sub-county.
I'm aware that there are trends in environmental disposal, the pollutants. There are current trends in how they should be disposed in a more environmental friendly way so that they can't pollute the environment. Do you guys have seminars and other activities where you get educated or you get aware of some other trends which you can use, for example, to dispose plastic, to burn litter in a more friendly way so that it doesn't have a net impact on the environment?
Thank you so much. We have not engaged with any team that offers education to people on issues of the environment, but we thank God there is internet. We do our personal research, and our men are actually well trained as per now as how to handle, waste, especially these waste called kitchen waste and other waste, but not hazardous waste as per now. Yes.
So now with Usafi Plan, what is your vision for Usafi Plan? Because I'm quite aware that whenever something is founded, now you are an individual who has founded something like Usafi Plan alongside the other members. Do you have a vision, like where do you see yourself in the organization in some years' time?
We want to be champions of we have to we just want to be champions in making the environment clean and perfect for living in Rongo sub-county. And later we will try to
Okay, thank you, Mr. Eric. With us as the media, we give you the platform so that you can express your ideas and more so that people get to recognize and see the work that you are doing on the ground. What else can you tell the residents of our university under this environment?
Let me just advise our people, our young men, that we have a future to live. And our good future also depends on a clean environment. And therefore, let us work hard, let us remain focused in ensuring that our environment is kept clean.
You are parting short and your name so that they know more about this topic. Your name?
Oh, thank you so much. My name is Eko Mujuma, resident of Rongo. I am the founder of Usafi Plan. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for your time. That was Eriko Juma, a resident of Rongo area. He's a former student of Rongo University who pursued criminology, but he has now come up with an initiative to clean the environment, courtesy of the alarming rates of environmental pollution. Thank you very much, and we'll be covering more and more. Stay tuned. This is a heap of soil obtained from gold mining pits. The heap is slightly This is a heap of soil obtained from gold mining pits. The heap is slightly now raised above the houses in this region. With the prolonged ongoing rains, we'll have a scenario where the soil will be saturated, and the houses being lower than the heap, with the saturation effect, the heap may form a great landslide and rush toward the houses, killing people and animals in this area. The heaps of soil also form part of the environment, but now the environment appearance isn't beautiful as it's supposed to be. The scene that catches your eyes as you walk through the environment isn't that good. Now raised above the houses in this region. With the prolonged ongoing rains, we'll have a scenario where the soil will be saturated, and the houses being lower than the heap, with the saturation effect, the heap may form a great landslide and rush toward the houses, killing people and animals in this area. The heaps of soil also form part of the environment, but now the environment appearance isn't beautiful as it's supposed to be. The scene that catches your eyes as you walk through the environment isn't that good.
In as much as people understand the dangers of pollution, the attitude-behavior gap brings about a deficit that is yet to be covered. Due to ignorance in people's behavior of where to dispose their waste. This has, however, caused them to dangers caused by pollution.